The old dark night of the soul. I've had quite a few of those in my time, and maybe something that you can also relate to. Those times where, from a higher perspective, we're about to break through into a new level of consciousness. And when I say level, it's not necessarily better. It's not that you're better than anyone else who hasn't broken through. But within our own personalized spiritual journey, of course, there are many breakthroughs. There are many ways that we have transcended an old pattern, maybe an addiction, maybe an obsession with someone. Maybe we've released a long-term marriage or relationship. Maybe we've moved countries. Maybe we've left behind certain cycles that weren't serving us any longer, whether that be through work, friendship, anything at all. It can feature in any aspect or as part of your life, and it can signify that you have broken through something that, yes, served you in those moments and gave you exactly what you needed in order to learn about energy, but that you no longer require because it could be pulling you into darker realms. So the dark night of the soul tends to happen when we're just at the point of breakthrough, and it's almost like a testing of ourselves. We're really going to commit to this new way, to this new journey, to this new knowing, to the downloads that we've been having, the intuition that we know that a path that is opening for us is really where we need to go. And so it's that final test, and all of the fears and all of the turbulence and the monkey mind and the ego voices and the sabotage processes and all of these things suddenly rush to the surface for integration. And we often turn back at that point because we think, wow, I'm not able to sustain this new energy, this new space that I was so excited to launch into. And now all of this restriction is coming at me and causing me to believe that I'm actually not worthy. And the dark night of the soul, they say the darkest hour is just before the dawn. And I think there's so much in that. The darkest hour is just before the dawn. What's going on just before the light breaks again? Not only is it darkest just before the dawn, it's coldest just before the dawn. And fear is cold energy. It's constricted, contained, cold energy. Your blood runs cold. And what can we do when we're embodying those spaces where we just truly don't know how to move through? And really, the dark night of the soul reminds us that it's a necessary, not fun, but a necessary part of the journey, because you really want to ensure that you're going ahead with full trust and full faith in the unseen realms, full trust and full faith in yourself, your highest self that knows exactly what's happening, even if it hasn't been made manifest yet, even if you have no way of controlling this dimension of form and matter. And if you're a control freak, and if you want to make sure that things are set up ahead of the time, you're often the person that's not going to break through, even though in the third dimensional consciousness, that's seen as a good thing, to be reliable and to be strategic and to be logical and have all your ducks in a row. But not so much in the highest dimensional sense. The highest dimension is asking you just to let go, just to have faith in the now moment that you'll be led to your highest glory, to your next greatest good. And so that dark night of the soul is coming to test you. Do you really have faith? Do you truly, truly believe in the highest frequency of energy? Are you able to merge with your God, Goddess, source self that is not tangible in a physical sense, but you sure know is real? Are you really able to give yourself over, complete surrender, to align thy will with divine will? So if you find yourself in a dark night of the soul, and I know it's happening a lot for people due to the current circumstances, due to making informed decisions on whether you're going to take what the governments are offering, or whether you're going to have trust that there's a miracle that can take place and send you in another direction, send you onto your own hero's journey. So let's learn to embrace those dark nights of the soul. Not pleasant, not meant to be pleasant though, but there to serve a purpose. And if you can remember some of this wisdom the next time you're in one of those dark nights of the soul, and I'll do my best to remember this too, then yeah, we can certainly make it through to the dawn. Mwah. Namaste.